New York, big city of dreams.
I'm coming straight out.
New York, big city of dreams.
NYC.
What up, Knicks fans? We are back. This is the Nick of Time show with that Knicks talk. This is Edson Sean.
Yo, what's going on? This is Jay Ellis, and it's been a while, so that's why I was up on pause.
Yeah.
But to my right is Miss Black Girl Magic herself.
K-Still.
Still know how to do that, though. I still know how to do that, though. And to my double right, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy with the stats and the facts.
Ryan G's in the building. No pause from me, though.
That was an extra long facts.
Yeah, decided to switch it up. You know what I'm saying?
I get it,
It's the 2018 season 3 facts.
I get it. Man, the summer flew by.
Yeah,
the summer flew by. It's already a little too cold for my liking, but
It was 70 degrees yesterday.
man, listen, too cold.
Yes.
That was perfect.
So how's everybody's summer so far, man? Or how was everybody's summer?
It was cool, man. It was all right. I mean, I was busy as hell, man. I feel like everybody was busy.
Yeah,
no, that's
pretty much.
that's why the summer went by so fast, man. I look up and it's not as hot as I'd like it to be.
We're working on merch. Mad merch is out.
Oh, yes.
yes.
You need to hold it up so they can see in the YouTube world, man. You got two examples of it
I got
right
two
there.
examples. It's mad
Two
powerful.
examples.
YouTube was good. If you can see it. My phone.
So
I need a new phone again.
So Jonathan had a very eventful summer because he lost his phone. Now he's trying to break the new
This
one.
one.
I mean,
need
this
a
one is
case.
durable.
This one is so new. It still has the tag on the back.
Man,
Wow.
listen.
Look at that.
Where's your case, bro? Oh, God.
Yeah. But yeah, I got my Fizz shirt. I got my Knox shirt out here for y'all, for the people.
Take that. Can they see
contact.
that? Yeah. They can see that.
Back.
Nice.
Wonderful.
This couldn't be yours.
That KOT merch. Go
Yeah,
get
man.
that.
Yes.
Nickotimeshow.com/catalog.
Designed by yours
show them
truly,
the
Jay
bag.
Ellis.
Yeah, they got
I showed him the back, man.
No, the bag.
The bag.
Oh, the bag. I showed him the bag
Let me hold your
first.
phone, man. Hold on. I'll hold this because something needs to be held.
Thank you, bro.
This is the bag.
Hey.
Check that out.
All right.
Y'all need to go get that.
Yes.
Carry your phones in it so they don't fall. But yeah, Ryan, how was your summer?
It's been pretty hectic. Still trying to find a job.
Okay.
Yeah, was talking with the Brooklyn Nets for a while.
We'll forgive you for that.
That wasn't meant to happen. That wasn't meant to happen.
But if the checks are coming in, then hey, man, by all means.
Exactly.
I'm saying,
I
if you see Dinwiddie, if you see Spencer Dinwiddie, he was talking smack about he was the best team in New York and all. If you see him and you ended up working there, I need you to elbow him with a good time in the ribs.
The thing is that if they're paying me the paychecks, I can't really be disrespectful. Because it's like, they're helping me live right now. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you're not a fan.
Oh, man, listen, he trying to live. He trying not to be homeless. Though.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
You're not a real fan.
So it would be strictly business. It's not like all of a sudden I'm gonna become a Nets fan. It's just business. Like, they paying me, so I'll be.
All of a sudden,
You gonna wear the Nets apparel?
all of a sudden he's going black and white.
He has to. He has to. You don't have a Knick t-shirt on
Underneath,
Exactly,
like
though.
Superman.
Exactly.
Nah, man. You got to come in there orange and blued out, bro. You can't do that.
Man,
Nah,
hey,
but
listen.
the thing is that everybody I talk to in the Nets organization, they know I'm a Knicks fan. So it's like,
right.
yeah. So I mean, they already know what it is, man. It's business.
I get it. Kathy, how about your summer?
Summer was good. It was fun. Don't buy too quickly.
You had a great party.
I did.
You did,
It was fun.
How many blue checks you get?
Life is good.
You see, heard that answer, right?
Yeah.
Life is good.
Listen, that's what it's about, man.
We're back.
Well, the Knicks had a pretty interesting summer. We had some key losses and we had some pickups, and I guess we'll decide if those pickups were key pickups or not. But, some of the losses, one of them I think we're trying to put into existence. We're trying to speak that into physical existence, but we definitely lost Beasley.
Hey, Beast.
Yeah. I already did it once. I'm not doing it tonight.
We got it on tape. We got it on
I know,
tape,
I'm admitting it. Listen,
Did you see the last episode?
Yeah.
Like I said, I did it once because, listen, he gave some contributions one time only.
That's all I needed.
Kylo Quinn, lost Kylo Quinn.
Teardrops.
Yeah.
So many teardrops.
Oh man, Kathy's definitely getting the tear under the eye.
Definitely. The
Tear under the eye
emoji.
tattoo.
I'm still gonna follow him on IG though. Nothing's changed.
All right, wow.
Still MCM.
No, I had to switch. He lost the title.
Wait. Wait. Is it Frank? Because he's been working out. No, it's not Frank.
He's still too young, probably.
Yeah.
Oh, he's too young. Okay, it's pedophile-ish.
They can't even. Can he get into the club yet?
No.
Legally?
No.
Nah, not yet.
Okay.
Nah, I mean, if you know a guy,
he's still a year away though.
Damn. Well,
you probably could.
But then again, I did
listen,
go.
they're gonna let him in because of who he is.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know.
But if it was me, no.
But
Oh, were you that guy?
I'm just saying though, because I was nobody and I got into a strip club at 20. So I mean, it's possible that he could still
It's
get
possible.
into. Yeah,
I mean, he's tall.
That strip club is probably closed right now. It has to be.
probably is.
There's some.
Who let
There's
Ryan
some.
in at 20?
There's some that's like 18 and older though. You just can't drink. Well, they let you in.
Nah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was drinking though, so
So I've heard. You know.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Secret underbelly life of the Nick of Time show.
That was like 11 years ago. I'm a changed man.
All right. Found Jesus.
All right. We also lost Jared Jack. He gave a very solid contribution. I mean, more than any of us thought he would have at the point.
He woke up one day and had a triple-double.
Right.
Yeah.
Was getting everybody in line. You go here, you go here, you know.
Yes,
Save
yes.
this job.
Yes.
And then,
Got Ramon Sessions out of here, too.
right. I forgot about that. Damn.
Yeah, how do we feel about that?
I felt great.
I think he needed to go. He needed to go. Well, and then there's Noah, who we would like to go.
He's almost out the door.
He's out.
So he's got a foot out already. Okay.
out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I saw.
Is anyone looking at him, or are they just
Oh no, it's quiet.
sending him off?
It's quiet for him.
It's
I mean, more than likely, you know, when the Knicks do let him go, more than likely he'll be picked up by the Timberwolves because Tibbs look like he picking up all his old players. So I mean,
I heard they might be over the cap because they already picked up Dang.
oh
Ooh.
yeah.
He's trying to make a new Bulls.
So he might not. I don't know.
He might just take it for free.
So I don't know where he might end up.
The Minnesota Bulls over here.
Word.
And what's crazy too was I was looking on IG and Noah put up a message that said, "Y'all don't want me anyway. Why don't y'all let me go?"
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So he's trying.
Bro, we trying. Don't.
Right. Like, please don't get it twisted.
Yeah, we
Like,
trying. No.
Let go of like $14 million more.
Yeah.
Why don't you let go?
like, please.
For real, yo.
Well, what other? We can look at the additions too. So our pickups, we have Knox, who was beasting in the summer league.
Yeah.
Super Mario, we picked him up.
Word.
That's definitely a good pickup, I think. And we got Mitchell, who
Money.
I guess. Listen, right? He was. Oh yeah, we might as well play it. We got the new stuff. We might as well play it. You know. But yeah, a lot of folks were sleeping on him. And he definitely showed up in the summer league as well. And then we have Von Lay. Oh, but before we go further, and I think I just subconsciously didn't do this first, but I'm gonna go ahead and play it anyway because it's just disturbing. But anyway,
there's a lot of talk about this is a rebuilding season, but he seems pretty confident that you guys can at least contend for the playoffs. What's your reaction to that?
I like it a lot, man, because I've been in the playoffs before, and then that should be everybody's goal. You know, it's the playoffs. When I think about playoffs, my nipples get hurt.
Nah, that deserves a who's man's
we need to make that.
He's excited. He can't be excited.
He needs a pause button.
We need a whose man's is this and a pause.
Yeah.
What's wrong with excitement once in a
So,
while?
and speaking about rebuilding, I guess it was an opportune time to play that clip.
Cantor.
I'm not touching that one. Really? Is that that's what happens when you think about the playoffs?
Everybody has a nipple, man. It's natural. Whatever.
Man.
Your nipples get hard when you think about the playoffs?
Be careful how you answer.
I ain't Ryan. I don't care.
Hold on. That was season 2. This is a new season.
Of Ryan's past.
This is a new season. This is season 3. It's supposed to be a clean slate right now. This is a new season.
And look at who brought it up.
I know, right?
If the
Your
Knicks,
man.
Whose man's is this?
Exactly. Like, I would expect that from Kathy, but like from Jay, it's like, what?
Turned over a new leaf, Ryan. You see?
She's sharing her snacks with you. You
Yeah,
know that?
True.
Damn, son.
I mean, if the Knicks makes the playoffs, I will be excited. I'll say
And
that.
your nipples will get hard.
I'll be excited.
Okay. All right.
Hey, Kathy.
careful.
Kathy, don't me to me, Kathy. All right. I don't like the way you looked at me when you said that.
You're right.
Be careful.
You're right.
Be careful.
All right.
This is a real slippery slope.
It's a real slippery.
You're
Man.
right. You're right.
Look at the floor when you say that.
Touche.
Wow.
Touche.
So,
Man.
based on the additions that we have, you think we got better or worse? And what do you think the production is going to be for this team this season?
I mean, the Knicks definitely got better from a youth standpoint and from an athleticism standpoint. I mean,
Okay.
that's a start.
Okay.
And honestly, when I look at the when I look at the squad, the roster, and everything, like, I honestly think the Knicks will do better than last season.
You think so?
Really?
Yeah, because how much games the Knicks won last season? 29.
I guess
Let's
so.
look. I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Let's look.
Ryan, you got the stats
PTSD.
Because I think they won 29 games, and I could see this team at least getting 30.
35, yeah.
Yeah, I can see them
see
getting
that.
30.
Okay, so marginally
least.
better. It's a slippery slope too because KP's not gonna be here for the most of the season. You would think.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel like he needs to. I personally feel like he needs to stay out as long as he
Me
needs
too.
to, so that he heals. He don't need a rush to come back right now.
Nah, definitely not.
I will say this.
Yeah,
though.
29 games. They won 29 games.
Yeah.
I will say this. I will say, as far as big men goes, I feel like it's not going to be the same production we had out of our big men last year. I feel like last year our big men was okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Kyle O'Quinn leaving is a huge loss for us.
That's a big hole. That's a big hole.
Really big hole. And Mitch has a lot of potential to surpass Kyle O'Quinn in anything he's ever done. Right?
Yeah.
Damn.
Be careful.
I know that.
He can make Kyle O'Quinn seem like Kyle, like it wasn't here, right? He can really make Grace's existence.
Mark,
That did
this
sound
man
mad disrespectful,
That's
though.
so disrespectful. That's what
Damn,
you
son.
I just left, yo. Damn.
I'm really just want to.
Door just closed behind.
I mean, we're gonna forget about him like that. You know?
He didn't even close that door lightly. He just slammed it. He was like, "Be gone."
You see how he treats his ex?
Man.
You see how he treats his ex? That's crazy what you just said.
I just wanted to piss you off a little. But anyway, the thing is, Mitch right now, it's going to take a minute for him to kind of, develop and progress.
Right.
So eventually, I think in the future, it's going to be better for us. But
Yeah.
short term, I don't know.
So your answer for if we're better?
If we're better,
Yeah.
I would say short term, no. I'll say this year, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. But I feel like towards the end of the year, you're really gonna see some things start to click for us, though.
Honestly, I think 20 games in we'll have. I know this is the marker, but I feel we'll have at least a good idea of what we have. I think we got younger, like
Yeah.
Brian said. I do think that there's gonna be a bit of a learning curve,
Right.
and development with these young players.
Because that Knox kid is gonna be nice.
Knox is gonna be a beast.
Yeah.
I
Knox
feel
is
like
gonna be
Mitch
nice.
is also gonna eventually be a beast. I think really,
You know what?
the guard play is really what's up in the air right now.
You know what? I think I'll take that back. I think it will be better, but it's like it's gonna be so marginal.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, right.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
gonna be slight.
listen,
Yeah, it's gonna be slight.
marginal, because we're talking about if this is where they were, that they drop. I feel like they still are better. They're younger. Again, how much better? We just remain to be seen. I don't think it's going to be that much because we have a lot of young talent.
Yeah.
We're still trying to figure out, I want to see how Fizz's system fits with these guys and how they fit in.
Like I don't see playoffs for us. You know what I mean?
Nah, I don't. Nah.
I don't see that
I do.
at all.
Oh, hot take early.
I do. At least an eighth. I say at least a eighth seed.
I remember last year, this time we had
No. Now, is that wishful thinking, or you think we could make an 8th seed?
I think we can make an 8th seed. I feel like the players
Even
are young.
without Porzingis playing.
Even without a KP, the East is open.
Yo,
The East is wide open.
Okay, I will give you that. I'll give you that. The East is open, but
So who's better
LeBron
than us?
is not on the East.
Who's better than us?
Yeah, I mean LeBron ain't on. LeBron may not be in the East anymore, but you still got to contend with that Celtics team.
Celtics and Toronto.
Yeah, but
for
I mean,
sure.
we're not going for we're not going for the top 5. I'm not going for the top 5. I'm
Top
shooting
five,
for a
top
strong
five,
6,
top
7, 8.
I think 6, 7, 8 would be up for
6, 7,
grabs.
8 is up for
Yeah.
grabs.
I feel like this is deja vu.
Yeah.
Last year,
Are the
Yeah,
Cavs still squeaking in without LeBron?
No.
I think that team is trash.
Kevin
I don't know,
Love.
man.
Kevin Love and J.R. Smith 1-2 tandem.
Lottery.
I think they're gonna get
ain't they
maybe
trying to
6
strip
or
out
7.
JR?
What about Sexton?
6 or 7. I see
yeah, boy.
Cavs 6 or 7.
Yeah, boy,
seed.
Sexton at the point guard.
I mean,
6 or
yeah.
7.
6 or 7.
seed,
6 or
man.
7. They trying to get rid of JR.
They need to.
JR's not having it though.
We can talk about that later too.
Yeah.
JR's not having it. But no.
Toxic JR.
I think these players are coachable. I think they're young and impressive. Like
Absolutely.
I think the way Fizz's system is set up right now, it's talent first,
Yeah,
and whoever plays the best is gonna play.
Absolutely.
and the way our team is set up too. I mean, like the way our coaching staff is set up. They have all young developmental coaches.
Listen.
Yeah. I'm not sure about playoffs though. But
the way I feel like the way Fizz is running things, like literally, you rebound the ball, don't kick it to the point guard, you bring the ball up, and then we start the offense from there. You know, I really feel like he's trying to push the positionless basketball, especially with the type of talent that he has. He even said your man Lance is working on his handle.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Draymond Green.
Some different.
All I'm saying, if Lance coming to this season, I see him bust something like the Sham God, I'm gonna be like, oh my God, bro. Oh my God.
Whoa.
I just feel like there's a
Slow
lot
down.
of camaraderie on this team that's gonna make the difference. Like the way they look right now, they look comfortable with each other. They look happy. I feel like that is gonna be the extra push that makes them go for the wins. That makes them play a little harder. That makes them.
Yes, I agree. And the thing is, I feel like it often starts out like this in the beginning, right?
Of course.
You know, we need to
Kumbaya.
see 20, 30 games in, and they're still smiling and joking with each other.
I feel like what I want to see. What I feel like what's gonna happen is what I want to see anyway. What I hope happens.
Right.
Like, well, obviously, if we make the playoffs, then. But what I really expect is a bunch of close games where people are slugging it out and then we lose because we're young.
Right. But
Yeah,
then why that's actually gonna be good is because those are the learning experiences that you need to win games.
You're right.
Yeah.
You know,
Kind of like the 76ers. 76ers
Right.
won a bunch of games and they just
Right.
lost a bunch of close ones.
I feel like this season is a developmental season, man. Like, that's what I'm expecting. 8 seed will be great. I'm expecting this to be a developmental season. These young guys get some experience under their belt.
I just want to be Brooklyn. I just want to be.
I want you to aim higher.
I want to be Ryan's second team.
I want to see Knox have a breakout season. That's what I want to see.
Oh, that's happening.
I want to see that.
Nah, that boy
I want
good.
Frank and Knox. Because
That-
if Knox comes
yes.
out playing
Yeah.
better than Frank this season,
He's going to.
He's going to.
I'm about to say, like,
Yeah.
that's
That's
happening.
not. That's not.
At least from an offensive standpoint, yeah.
Offensively,
yeah.
that's happening.
That's no. That,
But I
that is
would-
that makes me nervous.
I would like Frank to have a good second season,
Me
man.
too.
Like a sophomore season, a strong sophomore season for him. It will be encouraging.
Yeah.
If it ain't,
I told you guys when we first got him, it's going to take 3 years. I told you that.
I understand that. But then from 1 year to the next, there should be like some kind of
Yeah, it should be.
You know,
There's going to be
yeah.
progression.
He got bigger. That's a start.
Yeah,
That's a
He
start.
got some push-ups.
Yeah.
Right.
He got some push-ups.
Hitting those
for sure.
calisthenics. He's that's
Yeah.
He's walking around the garden with his shirt off.
Yeah.
We all saw that.
all right.
That's step one.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll see, man. Okay, so we have one hopeful for playoffs. Everybody else is like development.
Yeah.
Yeah. Development, but exciting
but
still.
that's what I'm saying. That's really, honestly, all I want is exciting, competitive games. And I want to see, like, who's really going to step up. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, who's gonna step up?
And I mean, shoot, if Kathy's prediction comes through,
That's
and
what I'm
Knicks,
saying.
And the Knicks made the 8th seed.
Hey, parade!
Y'all gonna hear it from me. I'm letting y'all know from now.
I can guarantee if that happens with a healthy KP come back the next season, the Knicks getting somebody in free agency.
Oh, we get
somebody.
yeah, you right about that.
Because you know what? Too,
Definitely
I'm
somebody
not
coming.
like, as much as we have a lot of new players too. This doesn't, like, you still got Cantor, you still got Courtney,
Of
you
course.
still got Lance,
And-
you still got Trey. Trey is old.
And KP is active during practice.
Yeah.
So even though he can't physically do stuff, the stuff that he sees and how he thinks about the game, he's impacting these young players with that information.
Coach
So
KP.
you know,
And the East is weaker. LeBron is not here no more.
I know we
Like,
felt
bruh.
we felt for that.
Make a push for the playoffs.
We felt for that East this week like 4 years in a row though. That's I don't even say. I don't even say that no more.
Yeah, that is true though.
I just like, well, you know, we'll try this season, see what happens.
I don't even want to go. Like, we've always had that mentality that we going for the playoffs. Why stop? Like, bro, we're not tanking. Like,
I mean,
right? No,
that is
yeah,
No, we're not
absolutely,
tanking.
absolutely.
we're not
true.
tanking. Like,
We definitely not
I
tanking.
guess if we're looking at like critical thinking, like I'm not gonna say no. I don't want them to go to the playoffs. I do.
Hell yeah.
But if I'm like critical thinking, I'm like, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like it's development because, you know, it's a new system and, you know, we'll see. They look like they have competitive players. That's the thing that I like too. The competitive young players.
Yes.
So.
And Fizz is gonna make them competitive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And so if they're already competitive and then Fizz is putting a bat in their back, this might be a good look.
Yeah.
This might be a good look.
Facts. It's coming.
How many of you actually got a chance to watch the town hall meeting? Because I didn't get a chance to see it.
Yeah, I got a chance to
You
watch
saw
it.
it?
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it too.
Okay, so can you give like a brief recap or what you saw from the town hall?
Yeah. So town hall basically is pretty much the fans get to ask them the questions. I was trying to work my way into the town hall. I was trying to work everybody into town hall. Actually, remember the group
Right,
chat?
yeah,
you
I
gotta
know.
get your season pass tickets.
Like,
It was like everybody there was like, I had 20 years.
Exactly.
10 years.
Especially that first lady, she was like 44 years season
That's
ticket
why,
holder.
that's why she asked so much questions. She didn't even ask questions. She
Yeah,
was like, this is how the Knicks are going to get run. And
Yeah.
She was probably like one of the
Yeah.
elder statesmen. Like, this is what I've seen. for
Yeah.
years.
First and foremost, that lady was the MVP of the whole thing. I'll just say that.
yeah.
This lady came prepared with a 12-part
Sis.
question within one question.
She answered her own question.
Yeah.
It was like,
It's like, you know what? Forget it.
Never mind.
Yeah, for those who missed it, she was like, so, you guys, when KB comes back, you know, first she gave the whole history of KP
Yeah.
and what happened.
Yeah.
She was like, February 13th at 7:45 p.m. A tragic happening happened on the Madison Square Garden floor.
Oh my
I could
God.
not believe, like, she was going in. She
Is
was
she a writer?
I don't know, she must be.
Wow.
And the funny thing about it too was that she was like, and KP, like, I know that she was like, I know you didn't set like a timeline for him to come back or anything like that, but reports are saying that he's coming back on by Christmas.
Wow.
And by the way, that's when they face the Bucks, which is the same team he got injured against. They're like, I
Thank
found
you
that
for
funny.
that.
Damn,
Yeah,
now?
gave us the history. I'm like,
Thank you, sis.
she was like, "Are you going to rush him back improperly? I don't think you should do it, and here's why." And I was like, "What?" And I was
She's
like,
like, I'm going to ask a question and I'm going to answer it for you.
Yes.
Here's why.
"Yeah." And after the 30-minute speech, they answered and said they wouldn't rush him back.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, what are they going to say?
I mean, she kind of pressed him, low key.
Yeah.
Right. Like,
I mean, Mike Breen pretty much joked like, yeah, this is the end of the town hall meeting right now.
yo, that's crazy.
But pretty much that was the town hall meeting. That and the fans finding creative ways to ask the same questions 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
But I guess that always interests me.
Yeah,
you
that
got
was-
the answer already, bro. Why you asking? You
No,
just want camera time. I get it.
No, it was funny because it was like, so Mills, are we getting any free agents next summer, Kyrie or Butler? It was like, and then he hit his politically correct answer. We are focused on the people that are in front of us, and we will continue to focus on them. in the
So they
Yeah.
were trying to re-ask questions that they were dancing
Yeah.
around. I got you.
And the guy was like, yeah. But let's say somebody became available all of a sudden.
Somebody, Kyrie. Maybe.
And by the fourth time, it was like, I feel like you're asking us the same question.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah, but what I got from that was the Knicks were like, nah, we're keeping the guys we have here, and we're not going to trade assets for people that we can get in free agency.
Right.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
It does.
Speaking of which, so somebody seems to want out. Actually, the day after the town hall.
The day after, that was hilarious.
Your man, Jimmy Butler, announced that he wants to trade.
No, Jimmy.
Ah, boy. I mean, based off of what you're telling me, and they said they're not going to trade any assets for somebody who can get in free agency. First off, do you think we should make a move for him, and are we?
Can I answer that question
Sure,
first?
go for it. Yeah.
Hell no.
Hell no, they shouldn't, or hell no, they're not going to.
Hell no, they shouldn't, and hell no, they're not going to, according to what they've been saying.
Oh, okay,
According to the plan.
okay.
But this is why I feel like they should not go after Jimmy Butler and give up assets to get him. Because I feel like the only players you give up assets for are like players that are franchise-changing players. You know, like say for example, like LeBron James, Anthony Davis, somebody like that. That you know when they come in, like your team is automatically better immediately, no matter what assets you give up. I feel like Jimmy Butler's a very good player, but like he's not a player that he's gonna come in and then all of a sudden your team's gonna be dramatically better. Like what we might get, like what maybe a few games better if you bring in Jimmy Butler. So it doesn't make sense. So it's like why not stick to the plan, develop the young players, keep your assets, and then when free agency comes, even if Jimmy Butler gets traded to another team and he re-signs with that other team, there's gonna still be a plethora of good free agents available still.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a good word.
So many.
Writing
Sounds like you've been right.
So many.
Sounds
So I mean, from that standpoint, I'm like, the Knicks should not make a trade for Jimmy Butler. Stick to their guns. Just develop the young dudes. Keep your assets, and we'll see who we can get in next year's free agency.
What if Kyrie's coming?
You know, right now we're just going to focus on the talent we have. We don't want to give up any assets.
Yeah.
But Kyrie's like, I'll come if Jimmy's there.
Bye, Tim. Bye, Tim. Hardaway.
Yeah, Timmy's gonna have to go. Yeah, Timmy's gonna have to go, and that's the case.
Yeah. In that scenario, I could see that.
Timmy gone.
In that scenario. But see, when you make an announcement like that, that's gotta be weird. Like, especially now with Media Day coming up. That's gotta be weird.
Yeah, he said specifically he wants to come to the Knicks. It was on the list.
Yeah.
As much as I like Jimmy, I don't know if he would be a good fit for us right now. I feel like he is a little too unstable character-wise.
I think too, what Ryan is saying makes, to me, I don't feel like him coming here makes the team exponentially better like that.
Yeah.
That would be reverting back to old ways, too.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, like the Melo era. You know, I feel like something like that, it would have that type of impact on the team. We don't need that.
I love two-way players. I'll just say that. I love Jimmy Butler's game.
Check. Agreed.
I would, him being 29 and a little injury prone sometimes,
Right.
is a little bit of a red flag. But
you know,
it's really what it is too. It just seems like he's hell bent on getting like a supermax.
Yeah, man. And again, it just kind of.
So he's like, you thinking, all right, get Butler a supermax, KP. We're gonna have to re-sign him eventually, and then we're gonna try to get Kyrie, and it's like, that's a lot. That's a
lot of money.
That's a lot of money and a lot of injury-prone people at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
But I like Jimmy.
I like his game. That's the thing. I like his game.
I like Jimmy. I just don't like the timing.
It's the timing, man. Everybody's thinking Melo. Everybody's thinking Melo.
That's what I'm saying. But that's it's too reminiscent of that. It's too there's too much of a anxiety behind it. Like you seem really hell bent on coming. I don't know about
and then you start arguing with your old teammates. Like, bro,
it's a bad sign, man. I don't know.
He gotta be good with the youth damage. He can't be.
You never leave a situation like that. Like,
yeah, man.
And
the thing is, it's still the NBA is still a union and a family, man. Like people still talk. Like yo,
how much fault is it of How much is it that Wiggins and Karl Anthony Towns just don't work hard enough?
I definitely think Wiggins should be doing better. I definitely think he can work harder, but
I heard like an interesting theory because somebody else said, like, if he came to the Knicks, he feels like Jimmy Butler wouldn't have those same problems on the Knicks because we just have better people who work harder.
That's too many.
Yeah,
how do you know that?
But
for sure?
there's gonna be some learning adjustments that might frustrate him. It's gonna take some time. Does Jimmy have time for that?
You know,
does he have the patience that it's gonna take to work with some young players?
Exactly. I think right now, like you said, the timing. I think the timing should be focused on these young players. And
we like you, Jimmy.
Them. Yeah, we
just
do.
wait for us. Give us a year.
Word.
keep that same energy.
Well, not all of the same.
Not all of
the good stuff.
Yeah, the good energy. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll see, man. I don't know.
Jimmy.
Let me see. Oh,
how tight would Noah be if we picked up Jimmy and let him go?
It's not gonna be tight. He knows we don't want him.
Exactly,
He knows what the deal is.
Does he
man.
want us? I don't know if he want us.
I doubt it. That's just a relationship gone sour. It's like, let's part ways. I doubt it'll be
we
amicable.
should have never picked him up, period. But I mean...
That's water under the bridge. Now, I agree. But, you know, not everybody agrees about that. Some people...
I think in 2016...
All right, see what I'm saying?
I thought it was a good pickup.
You see what I mean?
I thought it was a good pickup in 2016.
We don't double back now. Don't double back, Ryan.
I've never been on that no bandwagon. I'm like, this guy's injury prone.
You know
Why
what
did
it was,
he do
dude?
this?
It was the years. That's what, to me, I felt like...
Yeah.
I was like, all right, maybe we could pick him up. Maybe he's cool now. But I feel like maybe we could have gave him like a 2-year deal.
You know,
like a 4-year is a little excessive for someone who hasn't played.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. I look at the way D-Rose is playing right now and how much hype it, and everybody's like, he's back. I'm like, give that man, give that man. It's a preseason. It's not even.
Listen,
he's shooting step backs. He heard our episode when we told him to shoot more jump shots.
Listen,
like,
that train is never late. Watch. That train's never late.
It's
Watch.
coming.
Watch.
He did look good, though.
Listen, he looked good in the beginning of every season he played with us.
Literally.
And then...
Yeah, that is true.
Is he a free agent next year?
Don't even...
We don't want no
Don't even play like that,
We don't want
man.
no part.
Don't even play like that.
Too soon?
Nah, that ship has sailed.
Right, exactly. And that must mark the Titanic.
Oh, damn.
Listen, no, sir.
Shots fired. Jeez.
Speaking of point guards. So, he spoke about Jimmy, joked about, if Jimmy comes, maybe Kyrie might want to come here. But in an interview, I mean, he seems to be bleeding green right now. You know? The Celtics are special, according to him. And he said it will be hard to leave. Now, if I'm Kyrie, right? Kyrie seems like a very smart guy. Even the way he left the Cavs, very strategic.
I'm not sure about that. The earth is round, all right?
Well,
is he trolling us or does he really think that, yo?
I hope it's trolling.
here's the thing, though. If I'm on the Celtics, I don't know if I'm going to talk about it, do a Jimmy Butler this early in the... So, of course, the team is special. I really like being here.
So you think it's lip service? You think Kyrie really don't want to be the Celtics and he's just trying to make it smooth over for the year?
I'm saying that he does not want to, shit where he eats. That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that he doesn't really feel like they're special, but I don't think he's going to really, not...
So he's coming to the Knicks?
I don't know about that. I'm not going to put it past him to entertain, other conversations.
The thing is that, if you're a player and you think about it logically, it's like, okay, I'm on the Celtics. We got all these young, talented players like Tatum and...
Gordon's back.
Yeah, and you got Scary Terry and all that.
You saying Kyrie doesn't use logic?
No. Just listen, yo. Just listen.
Baiting.
That's what I'm saying.
I
am good to the meat.
Hold up. Just listen to what I gotta say. And then
it's been too long for Jonathan. You gotta forgive him.
Exactly. And then you got Gordon Hayward, Al Horford. Looking at the situation that's in Boston, you're like, why the hell would I leave? Because with this team, I could win maybe 1, 2, 3 championships.
That's a strong push for the Eastern Conference.
Exactly.
It is.
It'll be in the finals.
But then, as I say, I don't know Kyrie personally. I'm gonna put that out there, obviously. But from what I've been hearing through different avenues out there,
which avenue?
Listen, he's a writer. You know he can't let you know his sources, bro.
Exactly.
He's like Fifth. What avenue?
It sounds like Kyrie is the type of player that he really wants to make an impact on a team that he's gonna basically be praised. You know, like a Kobe type. You know what I'm saying?
Like a Knicks type of team.
Knicks
yeah,
type.
and it just makes sense that if that's his mindset,
So he should go to China like Marbury did.
And never come back? Hell no, man.
So I mean, if that's
So they can make a musical about him too? Kyrie the musical.
Marbury got 2 statues. I'm just saying.
yeah,
And a musical.
yeah, that is true. But if that's his mindset, and then the fact that he's from Jersey, it does make logical sense that he would come to New York, or at least it's in consideration that he would come to New York and try to bring this franchise to a place it hasn't been in like 40-something years.
He's coming. He's coming.
I'm telling you, but that's why I was saying I think he's saying what he has to say so that things are smooth over there while he's there.
What would that Kyrie sound effect be?
Oh, Uncle Drew.
Uncle Drew, you got okay.
There you go. We already ready. I'm set up.
Ready.
That's it.
I'm ready. Yo.
Oh wow. Well.
Oh yeah, media day too. We ain't hit media day.
Oh,
Let's go back to that. Let's do that. I have been buried under a lot of work, so I missed a lot of these things. So
I've been plugged in, bro. Don't worry.
I'm sure. That's why I need you to fill me in. Those of us who have not been filled in.
KP had a lot to say.
Yeah, KP had a lot to say. KP looks happy, man. He looks genuinely happy.
which is great for the Knicks.
Yes. Give us a tax break or something.
So what were the things that kind of stood out most to you during media day?
Oh man. First and foremost, KP.
Right.
He looked happy. He kind of reiterated that he wasn't going to be, he wasn't going to put a timetable on his return. They're going to take it one day at a time.
Right.
He's kind of like, big men, they don't really go through these type of injuries. And I'm just going to kind of figure it out. I'm not going to rush it. It's not up to me to play. It's going to be up to the staff to tell me when I'm good enough. When the data is right, I will play. And I'm like, that's what's up. So that's one thing. The second thing, it seemed like he was very, very, very excited to be around Fizz and just to talk to Fizz. And he believes that Fizz can actually get him to the level that he thinks he can be offensively and defensively.
Okay.
So he seemed pretty confident about that.
Nice.
And the other thing is, they wasn't even talking about the money yet. Because, we could have, resigned. You know how Cat got resigned this year?
Yeah.
For the Supermax. And since KP's knee situation happened,
Yeah.
we haven't even talked money with him like that yet.
Yeah.
So he was kind of like, I'm gonna leave it up to my guys to talk the money stuff, and we'll revisit it whenever.
Yeah.
But that's what I got from at least the KP section of the interview. I don't know. What'd you hear, Ryan? What'd you get from it?
Well, actually, I didn't watch Media Day. I thought you were talking about the press conference we were talking earlier, because I saw the press conference where the reporters were asking Mills and
Oh,
yeah. Yeah.
What'd you think about the press conference then?
Oh, well, the press conference, first I want to say that I like the message that Fizz was putting out there. I like the fact that when it comes to leadership, that he's making the players decide that rather than picking himself like...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Smart.
exactly. Because, it makes sense because it's like amongst the players, they already know like who are the guys that's going to, step up and take that leadership role.
Lance Thomas.
Right.
Yeah, Lance Thomas being one of them. And and I feel like when coaches just pick out somebody and be like, you're the leader of the team, like not everybody's built for that. So it's like, if you pick somebody who's not really a natural born leader, I think that can go south real fast.
Absolutely, and it's not even like they're not built for it. Like that can create resentment with the team. Like, yo, why you pick him?
Yeah.
But if the teammates say, yo, no, you've been showing us A, B, and C, you know, what's up? We following your lead. It just works smoother like that.
Yeah.
You know what I loved? I loved how he assigned Knox like a job. He was like, all right, Knox, you've been to college. Mitch has not been to college. You are his leader.
Yeah.
Well, now in that situation, that's just smart.
Yeah.
You know, because he can show him nuances of the game that he was not exposed to because he didn't go.
Exactly.
You
So
know?
he's pretty much like, yo, teach him the work ethic, teach him how you have to prepare, and you leader. You take him to practice, you go out and eat with him.
He gave him a friend.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Gave
A
him a
buddy, a Knick buddy.
A Knick buddy. So I love that. And I loved how the Jimmy Butler thing happened right after the town hall, and I feel like the day after the Jimmy Butler announced he wanted to come to the Knicks, Steve Mills looked right in that camera and said, I will not make any moves for any player that we can't get in free agency. He like doubled down on it.
Yeah.
Wow. He's like, so I don't want to hear none of them questions.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what that was. Don't ask me nothing about that.
We're not answering this again.
Exactly.
We're not doing this.
Wow.
Word.
And I felt all the Knicks fans cheering there. Like, yeah.
Oh my God, that's what you call being a leader.
Yeah, but that's what I got from that.
Okay.
Back to the media day though.
Yes.
Tim Hardaway too was interesting on media day
Really? How interesting.
Damn it.
because it was interesting about Tim Hardaway's interview was they asked him was like, so Tim, what did you work on during the off season? He was like,
Everything.
he was like, I already work hard.
I'd have been like,
So-
liar!
Yo, you man, you know what? It's so interesting with Timmy because he often comes off like he has this chip on his shoulder.
Bruh, he does.
Like,
Yeah.
I always work hard. Hey man,
He
nobody
was like-
asked you that.
I mean, he does.
He
To
does.
this
No,
point,
listen, I'm not disputing that, but they didn't ask him that really.
He's like, so basically he was like, he said, well, I just worked on my leadership.
That's it?
What?
Can I do it now? Is it
Like,
too
yo,
early? Is it too early?
Oh, that's it? That's it? That's all you did this summer?
He worked on his leadership. He worked on like communications and leading the youngsters to practices.
I don't think leadership
And
is something
stuff.
you work on. It's either you're a natural leader or you're not. Like
We don't need him as a leader, though. That's not what we asked
We
him
need
for.
you to get us buckets.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yo.
That's what we need. We need you to play some defense, get us some
That's,
buckets.
what-
Yes.
that's it.
I mean, he can try to be a leader.
For what?
Wow.
I don't know if I have an answer to that.
I don't think you should. I don't know.
For what?
For why?
To
I mean,
to lead?
I mean,
Sake.
he can just stick to just being angry all the damn time and just get us buckets and play
I
defense.
mean-
That's all.
Grandpa
I mean,
Hardaway.
Nah,
Yeah.
man. There's,
I mean, we
there's
do-
Cantor, there's Courtney, there's Lance. We got leaders.
Courtney ain't gonna be here for that much longer.
Yeah, I think Courtney's
Yeah.
on his
That's
way
fine.
out.
He'll leave an impact.
Courtney
I
would
mean,
be,
there's a
Courtney,
lot
you
of-
know what? Courtney Lee's gonna be this season's Jared Jack.
Yeah,
And I don't mean to say it
probably.
like that, but that's
fine.
pretty much what he's
That's
gonna
fine.
be.
I mean, there's a lot of young people on the squad, so
A lot.
there's a
Yeah.
lot of opportunity to
Jared Jack.
to lead or
For-
practice.
You know, here's the thing.
Leading.
Here's the thing.
I don't want anyone following Tim.
That's
No one.
listen, that is a commendable thing. And again, like I said, the chip on his shoulder, like, we know you work hard. You know, nobody's really disputing that. Well, some people are, but for the most part, we see him working hard. But like, okay, as hard as you work, there's some other things you need to work on. What'd you work on in the off season?
To be
My
honest with you,
leadership.
by looking at his workout videos, to me it looked like he was working on his like head fake and 3-point shooting.
So then say that.
But I don't,
Don't
think
make us guess.
But that's just from me watching a bunch of his videos.
Right, and the videos he chose to put up.
The videos he put, like
No, man.
to me, he looked like he was practicing his head fake, sidestep, shoot the three.
Bro, what was you working on in the off season,
Right.
man?
I hope he worked on his handle too, because that handle need to get better also.
Oh gosh.
Ouch.
Maybe that's what he meant by leadership. I mean, that's just a code word or something, maybe.
I guess.
Anyway, leadership. Okay.
But he worked on his leadership. That's
His
what he
communication, getting in touch with his feelings.
said. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, listen,
that
ain't nothing
was-
wrong with that. All right?
Mario's response was interesting too.
Okay.
All right.
Because I don't know, man.
That's a Croatian Kobe right there.
Croatian Kobe, he's an interesting
sleeper.
guy, yo. I'm excited to see what he does with this team. But he had like a very weird response to it. I'm not sure if it sounded like a kid was asking him this question.
Okay.
Which is why the response was mad weird. And I was kind of like, why did you answer like that? He's a kid.
He's just a kid.
like he didn't give him the kid glove answers. He gave him like the
Those barred answer.
Yeah, so the kid asked him, he was like, so what's like your favorite spot on the floor to shoot from? Mm-hmm. And he was just like, he paused, was like, everywhere. Wow. Right? Yo, but that's not the crazy part. The crazy part was just like, I'm Super Mario. You should know who I am.
Mario. And then there's that.
He's like,
come on, son. I'm sorry. Bruh.
And I was just like, wait, what?
Why would you tell that kid?
I'm not sure if it was a kid, but it sounded like a kid's voice.
Maybe. Well,
It sounded like a kid's voice. But
wow.
Listen to it, listen to that later and let me know if you think that's a kid or not.
He said, what did he say? You know who I am? Don't you know who I am?
I don't want to say it verbatim, but
okay, I'm gonna go look that up. That's crazy. Either way, verbatim or
it was like
summarized.
You should do
crazy.
I think you should do some research. It was like something. It was something great. It was something.
Wow,
it was something weird.
Like, Google me.
Do your Googles.
Wow.
Croatian Kobe right
Yo.
there. Yo.
What? You don't Google me. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, that's kind of
okay.
Got some personalities on this team.
He is not he is not your normal like docile. I'm just chilling in the cut.
Nah, he thinks he's
my sleeper.
Man. That's your sleeper?
That's my sleeper.
That
I'm calling it.
All I'm saying is if he's talk like that, he better average a good 14, 50 points off the damn bench. That's all I'm saying.
We just need 14, 15. We need that.
I think that's definitely gonna happen, to be honest with you. I think he's gonna average that. I'm not even gonna lie.
So you think Mario's coming off the bench? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, when we get to the starting five,
I'll
explain all that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Knox had some good stuff to say. He was very hopeful.
What did he say?
He said he expected to win a lot, which didn't really.
He said what?
He expected to win a lot, which was interesting because this team is new and it's his first year.
So you felt like that's why he said he was gonna make the playoffs because he felt like Max.
Yeah.
Got some deer eyes still.
Yeah.
He's new. He's fresh.
Yeah.
Listen, you know what? I mean, you have a great summer league like that. I can see that.
He said he think he can contend for Rookie of the Year.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, I can see
but
that too.
You come in the league now, you got to do a grown man every night, bro.
Yeah, man.
So that's going to be a whole different thing, you know. It's going to be a little different.
Yeah.
You're going to get hit with and then feel that grown man strength and then you might think twice.
Yeah.
That's always the thing. I think, especially for the rookies, that's the thing. It's the strength is the thing. And the conditioning night in and night out that you need to have. You know, when you hit that rookie wall, you know, so.
Yeah, man, he got the little legs to be guarding the fours.
This is what I'm saying.
And threes, he need to hit them through them squats.
Need to get, squats.
But he's going to be all right.
Leg day. No, he's definitely going to be good.
He's going to be all right, though. He's going to be all right. Trust me.
He's definitely going to have some
highlights. I saw him at the open practice. He's going to be all right.
Well, let's see. Do you want? No, we'll save that open practice.
Wait.
I wanted to see if you want to talk about open practice. Now we'll save it. We'll save that.
Okay.
I mean, since we started talking about it, you want to do the starting fives?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
So, who wants to start?
I'd like to go first.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna start off by saying this. I didn't get to watch the open practice, so my ideas are based on last season and what I saw in summer league from some of the rookies or whatnot.
Right. Okay.
And also, I'm also taking into consideration the way Fizz want to play basketball.
Okay.
With the positionless basketball, everything.
Okay.
Now, Fizz said that he wants to put, rookies or the young players out there, let them take their lumps because that's the only way they're going to grow. And I feel like since this is going to be a developmental season for the Knicks, I'm putting Frank out there as one of my starting guards.
Okay.
All right.
He's gonna basically be. I feel like with the league and the amount of good scoring point guards you have out there, you need somebody in the backcourt that can actually guard them.
Yes.
Frank can do that. Now saying that, I feel like since Frank's offensive game is not fully developed as of yet, like he's still, a bit off on offense, I feel like you have to pair him with another guard that can actually put the ball in the basket. So that's why I'm going to put Timmy out there.
Oh, okay. So
to start alongside him.
I'm with you so far. That's 2 for 2 so far.
Now the forwards.
You
can't
wait. Can you just run through them? you know what this sounds like? This sounds like just give us your 5.
I'm trying to explain my pitch.
I get that, right? But it sounds like you selling it to us.
Trying to pressure.
Yeah.
You selling it to us.
You selling it.
Take your time, Ryan. Take your time, Ryan.
Tell the story, Ryan.
The thing is, I'm trying to let the people out there know that I did my research, right?
Okay.
Do your thing, Ryan.
Now for the forwards now.
Okay.
So wait, double back? Cause
we got Frank and Tim so far.
Frank and Tim
in the backcourt.
Frank and Tim.
Now the forwards. Since the Knicks are still trying to win games, Cantor's a walking double-double, so you have to start him at center.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Knox.
That's a no-brainer.
No-brainer. First-round pick. Dude is filthy for a rookie. You start him too. You let him take his lumps.
You small forward though. Who you got?
Now this is the part where I have a bit of trouble trying to pick out, because I feel like even though Cantor's an offensive machine and Knox is an offensive machine, you need somebody who can play defense at that other forward position. Right now, that's either Lance, and I think Noah Vonleh can be maybe an outlier to start there too. But right now, I'm going to go with the veteran presence and put Lance at the other forward position.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so my starting 5 would be Cantor, Knox, Lance, Timmy, Frank.
Who's your second round?
Off the bench, 6th man. Trey Burke is off the bench, 1st man.
Right.
Mario, of course. He's also going to be coming off the bench.
That's so interesting.
Money-making Mitch. You gotta put him in there. You gotta put him in there because we don't have much defensive strength at the center position.
Exactly.
So I feel like,
and he's athletic and
so you have to put money making Mitch in there too. Noah, obviously.
What? I'm sorry.
Vonleh, not joking. Noah.
I just had to be clear. I just had to be clear. Okay.
Yeah, you got. you're gonna play him too, and I guess the last guy to fill out that top 10 rotation. I'm gonna put Dotson in there as my 10th.
Okay. You didn't have Alonzo in there?
I mean, I like Trey. Don't get me wrong. But I just feel like right now,
right,
and I think like he's gonna probably go. I don't know. I think he's gonna go between. Oh yeah, Courtney Lee too.
It's quiet for him on this list. You heard that,
quiet.
Right?
Very quiet.
I'm just here to cause trouble.
I know.
Somebody is gonna. I always forget about Courtney Lee.
But the thing is that
I keep forgetting he's on the team.
Yeah,
no,
but
so do I.
Yeah.
So do I. To be honest. Yeah, man. Listen,
it's
not because I want to. Not because I want to.
We all like Courtney Lee.
Not because I want to.
It's just the way we're going towards the youth movement. And we have so many guards.
It's hard.
The
guard.
They're guard heavy.
Yeah, man.
All right, then to stretch it out then.
No,
top
change.
Top 12. Top 12 because with the guards with the guards is gonna have to be like.
I'm bad for Courtney Lee.
With the guards. Hold up though.
Don't give him this little C.
Hold up though.
All sound.
Hold up.
Don't give him no sympathy playing time.
Hold up.
He wasn't on your list.
At the end of the day,
Courtney about to show you up.
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, it's a more than a 10-man roster, right? You got other roster spots too. So Courtney Lee, you gotta obviously he's gonna definitely be on the roster.
He's gonna see minutes.
It's gonna depend
Not
on
on Ryan's
it.
team.
It's going.
Now we're Coach Ryan. Not happening. He's about to tell you why.
Hey, Coach, we're getting in.
Come in, Coach. Come in.
Hey, he gonna hit with the next play.
Wait for the timeout.
5 seconds on the clock, fourth quarter.
Wait for the timeout. Wait for the dead ball.
We got some momentum. We finally got some momentum. Hold on. Wait.
It's going to depend on who's playing good at the guard position because there's too many of them. You can't play everybody.
I agree.
So it's going to depend on who's playing good. So we got Courtney Lee. Who's going to be that 12th man now? Because we still got Moody. We still got Ron Baker.
Man, Ron is still here.
You know what?
And Moody, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's fair for me to answer this question.
I think it is because you have a better perspective because you saw the practice.
Yeah, it makes things even
So
muddier,
honestly,
actually.
I think
Nah, Jay gotta go last. Jay gotta go last.
let him go last. Let him go last. But
You know what? I can't believe I'm saying this. El Presidente is going to be the 12th man because I like his defensive pressure and I feel like he's going to fit in more in Fizdale's style of offense. Style of play.
Presidente over Mood? Is that what you're telling me?
I haven't seen Moody this season. I'm basing this off last season.
But
he
based
lost
on
weight.
according to Fizdale, he has the highest percentage of least turnovers. He doesn't turn over the ball. He presses the pace. Again, according to Fizz, but Fizz is a very positive and good dude. You know, sometimes I don't know if I can really take what he's saying. It's like, are you being critical?
I will say nothing and wait until the end.
Okay, all right. And then my thing too is that like, okay, that's nice, but like, is he playing too safe or is he actually taking chances and his turnover rate is still low? That's the thing.
I don't know. Right, based on what we saw. But we're gonna wait for Jay to go last because he clearly has insight that we don't.
Yeah.
All right, so my 5 is very similar to yours, except because I feel like the P stat was the same thing I had trouble with was that small forwardish spot. I was gonna put Mario there, man. I was gonna put Mario to start, man. I like what he does offensively. I like his activity. So mine was that's the only one that was different on mine. I had Alonzo backing up Tim. I had Burt coming off the bench behind Frank. I think Frank needs trial by fire. That's what I need. You know, so he definitely needs to start. I had Lance Thomas coming off the bench. And then I had Mitch coming off at center for Cantor. And then who else I have? Williams? No. But yeah, that's mine. So that's what I was like when you were saying. I'm like, oh shoot, your 5 looks very similar to mine. But
yeah,
Kathy, what about yours?
Unlike you all,
Oh boy.
I have faith in Courtney. I have faith in Courtney. So my 5 starts with Trey.
Okay.
I believe in Trey starting.
Okay.
All right.
Courtney.
Wow.
Courtney Lee is starting as well in the guard position.
Over Timmy. Wow.
Yes.
Oh. So Timmy coming off the bench?
Timmy's coming right off.
Why you acting surprised? I'm not, but Kathy's like a punishment coach. You're not going. We gave you 70-something million, and you're not going. You're gonna come off the bench with that 70 million.
Timmy's in my strong. You know, off the benchers. So I have Trey, Courtney, Frank. I believe in Frank. And I feel like him and Trey can play well together. And I've Cantor as a center, and then Lance as a forward.
Wow, that's interesting.
That's a creative lineup.
Faithful to the veterans. All right.
Hey.
Yeah.
And my second squad is Damian, Tim, Kevin, Luke, and then Mitchell.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Got the Luke. I am your father.
Yeah, Luke Cornell. I forgot about him, too.
Yo, we all forgot.
Yeah, like, yo, how many players we have, yo?
It's a lot. It's a lot.
So no Moody?
Oh, no. No.
Look, Jay, you know what? I feel like it's like, Jay's like foreshadowing something. I want to know what this something is. The second time he was like, gave a reaction for Moutier.
I mean, everyone's speaking very highly of him. And supposedly he lost weight. I saw him make one strong play in all these recaps and all these open practice recaps. But I'm just not a believer. I'm not a believer.
I don't know. Jay's making me think that Moutier is looking much better this season.
I'm not-
so far. Like
I'm not budging
in
yet.
practice.
I'm not budging.
So Jay, why don't you? So I think now is a good time.
Yeah.
I think you should kind of talk about the open practice first, and
Yeah.
then give your
hit us
5.
with your-
Oh, mobile. Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, yo, shout out to CP. I recorded a live post on open practice. It got like 800 views. That's what's up. We climbing up there. Yeah.
Okay.
It was interesting because we were recording outside of Madison Square Garden, and Latrell Sprewell walked right behind us, and we didn't even know it because we were like adjusting the cameras in the seats.
You catch him on camera?
Yeah, he's on camera.
Oh,
if you go on Instagram
nice.
right now,
Yes,
you'll see
Lord.
you'll
Yes,
see
sir.
Latrell walking
Yeah.
right behind us.
Word.
And what made it worse was one of the people on live. He hit us like, "Yo, Latrell walked behind you guys,"
You were like,
and we were like walking. And he's like, "Man, that was Jay." I was like, "That was me. What you talking about? You saw some other guy with dreads. That was me."
Damn.
Turns out, yeah,
Y'all could have called out to him and see if he would have came through.
he was that. Yo, I definitely would have. I knew he was right right behind us.
crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so open practice. Fill us in. What? Good, bad, the ugly. What'd you see?
Okay, so after the whole Sprewell thing kind of happened, and we kind of went inside.
Right.
It was interesting because you know how they do the starting lineups?
Right.
So they do the starting lineups for the coaches first, for the players.
Really?
Yeah. And yo, the way the crowd cheered for Fizz was like he was one of the players, dude. It was like KP came out. Yo, Fizz came out and it was like, yeah.
Really?
Yo, he was like a rock star, bro.
That's crazy.
And then even, yo, I think Fizz was gonna cry, man.
What?
I thought he was gonna cry.
He was touched by all the emotion and
He
the
was
love.
touched. He was touched by an angel or something because
We'll
there was
see.
one part where the reporter was like was asking the questions and he was
Choked
like,
up.
yeah, like he
Oh man.
didn't go full tear, but he
Choked
had
up.
like he had the posture.
He had the lump in his throat.
He had the posture where he didn't want to look directly at you.
Yeah.
He was like, and you know, I appreciate my opportunities as they come, and yeah, it was like, yo,
We'll see the reception
about
10
to
games
cry.
in.
Yo, Fizz about to cry, man.
We'll see that New York reception 10 games in.
So yeah, that was interesting.
Okay.
But yeah. The game though. No, before even the game.
Okay.
My old starting 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking Burke, because Burke is a killer.
Okay.
I was thinking Burke. I was thinking Tim, but I was on the fence about Tim too.
Okay.
I was like, maybe Burke and Frank can do something. You know what I'm saying? Because I want the
That might
offense,
be a good
defense type of
combination.
thing.
That might, you know.
And then I was thinking Knox at the 3, Lance at the 4, Cantor at the 5. That was my original thought. Then I went to the game, and Trey Burke is still a killer, man. That guy is a killer.
Right.
That Trey Burke is ready, man.
Wow.
That like I felt like the first half of the open practice, they just concentrated on bullying the hell out of Mitch Robinson. Because we all know from the summer leagues, right? His weakness is guarding those post players at the 5.
Right.
And Cantor is the
bully of them
efficient,
all.
most bulliest bully at the 5 in the league. He destroys 95%
Seasoned veterans,
of centers. So Mitch got worked out. All the way out.
Damn.
And I'm actually glad Cantor is here to kind of bully Mitch for like a whole season.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he needs that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He needs that. So some people kind of might be a little down on Mitch because of that. But
Well, listen, he needs that.
it's Cantor.
Yeah.
And we knew that was his weakness going in. And not everybody's gonna be that big.
Right.
Yeah.
But
And that aggressive. Like a lot of the 5s don't even play like that.
exactly. There's not a lot of back to the basket 5s left. But so yeah. But it gets interesting at the 2 spot.
Okay.
Because first of all, Alonzo Trier is real.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Trier is real,
That's
man.
what I was saying. That's what I'm saying.
Trier gets buckets. He gets the hole whenever the hell he wants to.
That's what I'm saying.
He looked mad comfortable
okay.
early, right? Also, Tim Hardaway Jr. was stinking up the place.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
We knew it. We knew it. You know why? Spent too much time on leadership.
Yo. That's facts, though. How you gonna answer? I worked on my leadership, man. If you don't go to have several seats,
I can't get. Oh my
you
god.
stinking up the court, huh? Oh, give Timmy a chance.
Still.
Glad to have you, Kathy.
Listen.
So
when is he gonna start earning that check, man?
When he comes off the bench.
You think so?
Yes, as soon as he comes off the bench.
He's gonna get in his feelings and get salty, and I'm thinking he's gonna stink it up even more, man.
Nah, because then he gotta produce. He's gonna have a limited
He's an
amount of
emotional
time.
player.
And he knows it's either produce or get traded, yo.
I'll just say this. It's still just one open practice game.
Nah, bro.
Disclaimer, disclaimer.
But that's you said it for everybody that was out there
You
playing.
can say everybody out there. You can't go too high, too low over practice. But this is what I saw.
Absolutely,
I'm
right.
basing everything I saw on today's game only. That game only.
But you know what? Here's a funny thing, and this sounds crazy. Last Sunday, I was shooting this kids football game, and one of the coaches was like, how you play in practice is going to be how you play in a game.
Exactly.
And if that translate in practice,
We talking about practice?
and we talking about practice.
Wait, we talking about practice.
Yeah, if you're not taking practice serious, that means when you come to the game, you're gonna come with that same energy. Why? Because you did not give it 100% in
Not
practice.
that he wasn't taking it seriously. He just.
Stinking
You know his shortcomings sometimes is he even said it in the press conference. Shot selection. Shot selection.
So why you ain't work on that this season?
But here's the thing.
Why you working on leadership?
I have a question.
Where's your agenda, my guy?
I have a question. And again, I have never played professionally, but I mean, how long has he been playing for?
Too long.
Man? That shot selection is your shortcoming?
Why did he say that when he got drafted?
Here's the thing.
No, why did he say that when we were signing the when he was getting ready to sign the contract?
It don't even.
My shot selection's a lit's weak. Y'all sure y'all want to do this?
Here's the thing. Listen,
Why did you tell us that then?
I don't think that happens. First off, listen.
Oh, don't work like that? You can't be.
First off, he wanted that check. He wanted that check. That's the first thing. He wanted that check.
Exactly.
That was a lot of zeros.
They should have been like,
Right?
y'all sure y'all want to do this? Y'all sure y'all want to bet on me?
But the thing is that he was with us first, and we saw that bad shot selection when he was here the first
But then
time.
it
So
also
it's like,
somehow magically improved at Atlanta somehow, right?
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
What happened? What happened, Ryan?
You know on the floor where you
you
can
acting like
hit
that.
the
You acting like
shots.
that's my man.
Yeah,
that's not my
That
man.
is your man. You
That's
picked him
not my
over
man,
Courtney.
though.
You
That's
picked
not
him
my
over
man,
Courtney.
though.
He's playing.
Listen,
He's on your team, coach. He's on your team. That's your man. Play him.
here's the thing
He's
with Timmy.
starting. You got him starting.
Here's the thing with Timmy, man.
Because he could get buckets.
When? It
Listen,
didn't happen at open practice.
here's the thing.
He had an and one.
I'm gonna tell you this. Timmy
gotta add one.
is and this is why it's disappointing. I think this is why so many people are upset with him.
God.
Timmy is highly skilled when he's not playing in his head and when he's choosing his shots and not forcing the game.
And
He's-
not worrying about leadership.
and not worrying about but this is the thing. He's highly skilled. So it's like for you to say, my weakness is my shot selection. My God, you don't know where on the floor you can hit shots comfortably. The point of the game is to get to your spot
Yeah.
and get your shot off.
That's why we have you. That's why you playing.
That's why you got 70+ million.
And the one thing you supposed to do, you got one job: shoot and make it in. And you can't do that.
I'm just gonna bring it up to half court and see what happens.
I feel like the shots he was working on in the videos where he's doing a head fake, sidestep, shoot the three. It was going in the video. It wasn't going
Nah,
in
bro.
there.
he pulling that hoodie mellow summer. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing, so you have some faith in me. And then when I come to the season, I'm gonna flop it. That's that.
Those are
that's
folks
that.
just doing it for the gram, man. Like that's all that is.
Yeah.
They're doing it for the gram. Listen, Timmy, I think a couple of reasons why a lot of people are gonna have you in their starting fives is because of that check,
so
bro. That check is really the reason why people are like, this guy can't be coming off the bench. We're paying too much money for him. Get you behind out there and start hitting some buckets. And that's really the perspective. That's the perspective I was coming from. Like, yo, you got a lot of zeros, bro. You have to produce. Like that's the and then
Yeah,
he's upsetting. He's very upsetting to me. because he can score.
I'm only at the 2.
I know, listen, bro. I'm like, but for you to be like, oh, Trier's the truth, and Timmy was stinking it up. That's unacceptable. That's
Timmy
I'm about to
got
knock
it
the
set.
mics over. It's unacceptable. It is unacceptable.
I mean, to be real about it, that was my perspective too. Because I was like, he's the big money man. He got to start and produce. So I'm like, yeah, put him in the starting lineup.
No, I mean, Sid said, keep what you kill. It doesn't matter how much money you make. That's what he said.
Facts. Because he can sit down and still get traded, bro.
But
Yeah, because what's his name? Noah got a big contract.
Noah
too.
got a big contract. Noah didn't play nothing.
Let me not say it. I'm gonna let him say it. For me. Wow.
so
Yeah, we're at the 2. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
didn't know that was gonna be a half hour. That was hilarious though. But yeah. So then there was an interesting battle too. There was like a Zonia versus Knox battle happening, which was
Really?
Yeah, they kind of like both going at each other. They both look good.
Okay.
They both look good.
That's good. I like hearing that.
Knox is the truth.
When we saw that.
Knox is the truth. We saw that too, but it's like when you
In person is different.
in person, notice versus semi NBA, like semi NBA versus NBA talent,
New NBA talent.
new NBA
though.
talent.
Yeah.
Like I was like, all right, I really want to see what he does against other people outside of the Knicks organization, though. But I'll say this: his shot looked good. The shots he missed looked good. Like
That's a good sign, though.
He didn't have a problem with shot selection?
nah, I mean.
Damn.
Checking. Maybe he should be attached to Knox as well. Maybe Tim should.
Knox should be his buddy, too.
Yeah, it's a 2-for-1 special. Take Tim and take Mitchell. Take both of them. Take them together.
That was funny.
Like, yo, who's really the rookie here?
That's the show. Good night, folks. Peace. All right. Yeah. Go home after that. Yo, oh my God.
Kathy's here all week, folks.
Yeah. And then you can get your leadership on same time. Like,
Oh, my God.
So,
Yo, for those that want to add Kathy right now, I think Kathy should give her IG so y'all can add her.
oh my God. Oh my
yo,
God.
I keep the same energy. I'm gonna be right under Bleacher Report's IG, right under House of Highlights.
Oh
Look,
my God.
Timmy, you gonna hear from us this season.
Oh man.
Man, oh, man, oh, man.
Okay. So Knox is looking good, right? His shots. I don't. Never mind. I didn't say shot selection. Never mind. I didn't say
The shot looked good.
the shot looked good. He was able to draw fouls like easily,
Wow, okay.
and there were certain people on him that couldn't hold him. Luke Cornett, yeah, he can't hold him.
Oh, no.
He's not quick enough, I don't think.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Oh,
It was a little
man.
embarrassing.
Good thing they're on the same team.
Yeah, but it kind of lets me know that if Knox has a mismatch, he's gonna put you. You're in trouble. If he recognizes the mismatch, it's like I got a speed advantage. He knows exactly how to utilize his speed advantage.
Put that defender on skates.
Yeah, exactly. Because Luke was looking a little wobbly. Luke needed his fodder.
Wow.
So yeah, he looked good. And also Mario looked good as well too, man. Mario, he moved. Mario's passing, man. Mario's passing is great.
Okay.
Yeah. Mario can pass his ass off, bro. Like, there was a time, because he was guarding Knox at one point, but then there was a time when they was on the same team together, and Knox was cutting down the lane, and he hit him with like a bounce pass from the three-point line. Boom, hit him in stride. Knox dunk. Boom.
Wow.
It was nice. Yeah, it was good.
That sounds like a...
It was yeah.
Wow, okay.
So I saw some nice things from Mario, man. He's
Okay.
And he's surprisingly better at defense than I thought he would be.
Oh. Good, that's a plus.
He moved. He was able to move his feet pretty well and put some pressure on some ball handlers. I was impressed.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's a plus.
Yeah,
Because I wasn't expecting that.
which totally changes my starting five. Which is like, oh, wait a minute.
So you put Mario in your starting?
I'm putting Mario.
That's what okay, all right.
I'm putting Mario.
That's
in my
what I
starting
think.
five.
I think he's a good addition to the starting five, man.
I know his weakness might be more post defense though. That's the only thing I'm a little worried about.
I think there's a lot of big men whose post defense is not that great, though.
Yeah, but his was bad. His is like something to like 75% or something crazy. It was like something really bad. Don't quote me on that.
Right.
And Dash Ready was a good dash, but yeah. Right. But he looked really good.
Okay.
And well, Cantor's a bully. We already know that. But let me get to the real stuff right here.
Okay.
Dotson. I feel like Dotson could probably. This is only based off of one game.
Right.
So I don't know how he did in the games before that
or
after that.
Right.
But in that one game, his defense was cool. He was a sniper. I don't think he missed. I don't think he missed the whole game.
Really?
Oh.
Like he hit like 3 threes. He had this one. He took a dribble, pulled up and shot a 3 in Mario's eye. When Mario was draped over him. It was like, this is nothing. And Mario has him by like, Mario was like 6'10". He was like 6'10".
By a few inches.
6'9", 6'10".
Yeah.
And he was just like, whoop, 3.
Oh, wow.
I was like, yo, Dotson looked like a killer, man. He looked like a sniper. And on top of that, he had a couple of nice passes to hook some other players up.
Okay, how do we maintain this? Because this is always my thing. I'm like, okay, we look, well, I don't want to say we always look great in the beginning, but there's been moments when we look great in the beginning, but then what? How do we maintain that?
I mean, you know what, too? It's against other Knicks players. You got to see how we look against other people.
Yeah, we playing ourselves.
Right.
We're playing ourselves at this point.
Yeah.
Literally.
Right.
But this is what I'm seeing. But then, elephant in the room, right? Moutier.
Okay, now.
The rumors look true, man.
Really?
The rumors look true. Moutier look his jump shot has improved.
Okay.
Definitely.
That was one of the things Fitz said he worked on.
Definitely. It looked
Not leadership.
way better. Way better.
Maybe
like,
Timmy should have been working out with him.
the
So many options here.
15 feet. The 15 feet pull up looked pretty good.
Okay.
He hit like a head fake and then 3 at the buzzard. He's pushing the pace pretty well.
This is what Fizz was saying. Oh wow. But it's
only-
cool. It's cool that you saw it firsthand, or like because when Fizz speaks, sometimes I feel like he's like a cheerleader. You know,
he's never gonna criticize
saying
anybody,
Who
right?
did you say Lance was reminded him of?
Draymond Green.
And who was supposed to be D Wade?
Moutier.
Wow, he did that to D Wade?
Yeah.
Right.
Yo, but
Did he look like D Wade when you saw him?
Which D Wade too? Like now D Wade or like
Well, yeah. See,
let's not get ahead of ourselves, right?
no knees?
He
no
look like
knees,
no
Wade?
D Wade. That's what he looked like.
He looked good though. He looked good.
Okay,
He looked good.
Yeah, he looked
He
good,
still
but not
ha-
that good.
He still has to work on his driving because he's still like he drove twice, and one time he hit somebody with a nice little hesitation move, and he drove to the basket and he ends up falling.
His handle's a little sus.
No, he just keeps falling, man.
His body language is oh man.
He's the body control once he's like
It's out
under
of control.
15 feet when he's not shooting a jumper. His body control is not there. It's just not.
I don't know why that's so funny.
He's just gonna fall.
I've just seen way too many people that drive to the basket and fall. Like, what are you doing, man?
So I mean, it was a part of D Wade's career where he fell a lot. So I don't know. Maybe that's
maybe
that's what he was talking
maybe.
about.
Damn.
Even this D Wade, I don't think he looks like, to be honest. But
Yeah.
I need to see.
But he looked alright.
Okay, that's
looked
good.
alright.
That's good.
And Frank, here's the other thing too. Let's even talk about Frank.
Yeah, we haven't mentioned him at all, so I'm curious as to what Frank was looking like.
I wanted to see a little bit more from Frank. And here's the thing. I can tell his handle got a lot better.
Really?
Because they pressured him a few times, and I feel like the old Frank would have like picked up his dribble and got a turnover. But he kept his dribble and got the ball to the open man. He actually set up Mitchell Robinson pretty nicely off pressure.
Okay.
Mitch kind of like blew the layup by traveling.
Okay.
But it was like a post move. He was trying to like a post move.
All right.
And he traveled a little, so like whatever.
Still figuring it out.
Yeah, but I still feel like I didn't really get to see that much of Frank. I feel like there could have been a little more aggressiveness there. But then again, he wasn't playing that much because I think he got injured at some point. And I didn't see him for a long time.
Wait, who got injured?
Frank. I think he like tweaked his ankle or something. Because I didn't see him for like a latter part of the second part of the game. I was like, well, where is he?
He's so early for him to have these little minor injuries.
Yeah.
But Steph Curry used to have that in the beginning. By like his third season, his ankles, he had those rubber ankles. But by like the third season, I feel like he was.
You gotta
better.
stabilize. Yeah.
So I'm hoping that.
You gotta do those
I'm hoping that he this is not a consistent thing, but he's always seems like he's hurt every time I turn around.
Yeah, the little knick-knack injury.
Right, like the little nagging injuries. It's like you got to strengthen up those stabilizer muscles.
Yeah, exactly.
Or maybe he need to go ask Steph Curry for those ankle ankle, what they call it again? The name slipped me. Those ankle ankle brace, whatever they want to call it.
Ankle brace sounds good to me.
Yeah.
I was like, this is some other name for ankle brace? Okay.
I don't know, man. Like I kind of in my brain kind of like blanked for a second because I was like, wait, is there another name for them? Than ankle brace?
I'll take ankle brace.
Ankle brace. Yeah, that's right.
I think that works.
Okay, I'll take ankle brace for 100. Okay.
I'll also say Vonleh is a pretty good like little bully that we have.
Okay.
And he can rebound, and he actually hit like a nice little 3-pointer.
Mm-hmm.
His passing, jumping in the air and passing scares me a little bit.
Yeah, like stay on your feet, bro.
Wait, jumping in? Oh, you mean like
the jump in the air and
pump
pass, yeah, tries to pass when he jumps in the air, like chill out,
like being off your feet. And
yeah, like the D Rose pass he used to do when he was here,
quickest way to make a turnover, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, but that's it, and I feel like Trier because remember there's something. News came out that Fizz was talking about Trier making a roster.
Mm-hmm.
I think he has to, man. There was a couple of times, Mitch has to watch those fouls, bro. Mitch has to watch the fouls, man. I could see him getting into fights. Because I felt like there was back-to-back consecutive plays. Trier drove right. Mm-hmm. Mitch tried to block him, but Mitch knows how to use his body.
Yeah.
So he kind of shielded him, tried to get the layup, got the foul. Clobbered him, hit the floor. Right? 2 plays later, same exact thing happened. Trier drives right, Mitch tries to block him, smacks the crap out of him, hits the floor. Boom! Son, the way Alonzo got up, I thought he wanted smoke. I was like, yo, this about to be a fight in open practice?
But you know what, though? I like that, though, because Mitch is like, everybody can get it. Even teammates can get it. I like that.
But he's going to cost us.
We don't want him to get hurt before the season begins.
Yeah. It was like I felt like Alonzo got up and he was like, then he realized people are watching.
Yeah.
And he's like, and he started smiling afterwards. And he's like, okay, that's my teammate. Yeah, don't do that again, though.
Don't try me. Don't try me.
My bad, son. My bad.
That's crazy. Listen, you can get mad at teammates too, man.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Hicks might be a goner, bro. I don't know.
He's a two-way, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a two-way.
I've already said. I don't know why the Knicks brought him back. I said this already. I was not impressed by Hicks last season. So, I mean.
Yeah. So, my worried starting five. This is only based off of that game.
Right.
And Trey Burke, because Trey is a killer.
Okay.
And Trey took over the game. There was a close game towards the end, and he was on the floor with like him, Ron Baker, and a bunch of other people couldn't score.
Took over.
And I was like, "Yo, Trey, take over." I think he heard me through my mind.
AI 2.0.
Son, yo, he went all. Also, he just rattled off 7 points in like
it's the hair,
a minute.
bro. It's the hair. He
even kind of look like him though.
No,
it's like
it's not the hair. It's the
hair.
It's a Scorpio connection. That's why it's a Scorpio connection, yo.
He was my man was training in the desert this summer, son. Did you see that?
Yeah,
you see the footage of him running in the sand dunes?
Yep.
He was Sam doing it, son. He was ready.
crazy.
But yeah, he was looking nice. But yeah, I would start with I'm gonna mess everybody's head. Trey Burke.
Okay.
Based off that game, even though I know this is not gonna be possible, Dotson looked really good. I would go with Dotson.
Ooh.
Okay.
Wild card.
Starter. Okay. Wow.
Defense. If he keeps shooting like that and plays defense and can set up his teammates,
Right. Okay.
I would say Dotson.
Okay.
For the 3, I would say Knox.
Okay.
The 4, I'm gonna say Mario.
Okay.
And the 5, I'm gonna say my bully, Cantor.
Okay.
Who's your off the bench? Earth?
Off the bench is when it gets tricky, yo. The bench is tricky because you're like, man.
Yeah.
Because Moody was looking good. Frank didn't have his best game. Trier was looking good. So I would say Moutier.
Where's Timmy?
I would say Moutier. Tim's on the bench.
This man.
She's like, I approve.
This man is making $70-something
This-
million
listen, bro.
and people are saying this man should come off the bench. That shows you right there. This man needs to improve his game some way, somehow. He has to show his worth. Honestly, yo.
I don't know what he's been showing in other games.
I'm okay with him cheering on the squad off the bench. Like, I feel like we have a whole lot of good pieces. Like, if he does nothing for us this season, I will not be upset at all.
$70+ mils.
Yeah.
So basically,
Nobody should have assigned him to that contract. But there's a lot of L's that we took because of management. So,
Mills got here before Perry.
Yeah.
Couldn't hold him back.
they would just give him money away.
So basically,
Right.
what you're trying to say is that Tim Hardaway Jr. is a $70 million water boy passing out Gatorade to the players.
Facts.
I didn't say that. I just said he was coming off the bench.
He wouldn't be the first.
You filled in a whole bunch of blanks. I wasn't even blank.
He would not be the first Knick player that we paid a bunch of money to sit on the bench, and he will not be the last. He's not the first, and he's not the last.
Kathy's on fire today.
Want all the smoke. I'm ready. It's our Iverson season.
Man.
Ready.
Bruh.
Ready.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah,
All right.
Moutier, Tim, Frank, Mitch, and Vonleh.
Okay.
Also, no Lance.
Maybe Lance. That's the one I'm like
You ain't got no
Struggling
Lance, no
with
Courtney.
struggling with.
No Lance, no Courtney?
I feel like we should trade Courtney, man. I don't know why Courtney's not because I don't like
How
Courtney.
did he play in open practice?
Hmm?
How did he play?
He was injured.
So that means he didn't play.
He had like a neck spasm or something. I always wonder when stuff like that happens. Like, is he really injured?
How do you dispute it?
You can't.
Can you prove a
can't.
neck spasm? Like, it's like, how do you prove that?
I don't know exactly.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, but I was struggling with that Lance Vonleh thing. Because I can see situations where Lance would be good to help cover multiple positions too,
Right.
Frank.
Right.
And I can see situations where Vonleh can just be a bully and get us some rebounds because after Cantor's down, where the rebounds coming from on the squad?
Right.
True.
Which is why I went Vonleh. And Mitch. I mean, Mitch gets some rebounds too.
Yeah.
If he can stay on the floor.
Right.
And
Fouls, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
He has to learn to jump straight up.
Yeah. But he was looking good too. Like he had some nice little like lob dunk passes caught from him.
Okay.
Yo, and yeah. You know, I'll say that for the ooh.
Okay. Well,
Who's your sleeper? Can we talk?
Oh, sleeper?
yeah, we could do that.
Wait, hold on. Are we still doing expectations too?
Well, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do sleepers, and we're gonna talk about what goals do we think we need to reach for the season. So, let's do sleepers first.
Who's my sleeper? This is like 20 sleepers on this team, man. It's a lot. You can go anywhere, man. I like Kathy's Mario pick. I do like that. I could definitely see Mario coming in and having like a nice little breakout year. Because he's had a big year in Orlando towards the end before they realized what they had and they tried to sign him and it was too late.
Right.
And the girl was gone. Not calling him a girl, but you know.
We get
It's
what
like,
you mean.
it's like, baby, I changed. Like, it's too late. But I will say, can Trey be my sleeper? Is that too obvious?
Well, how so?
I mean, he's getting a full year this year, right? Because last
Yeah.
year
Oh, that's
he came
true.
in.
Yes.
With
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nah, you can do that. Yeah.
Because I feel like he ended up averaging as a starter 18 and 7.
He had good numbers. Good numbers.
18 and 7 as a starter. Okay. And I know that might be hard to keep up for the whole season, but I think he might be able to do it.
I feel like he's finally learned how to be successful at that position. He wasn't a point guard and learned what he needed to to be successful at positions. I can see him maintaining that the whole season.
And I don't know, man. I don't know what training videos did it for me. Cause I seen this guy running in sand dunes, and then how you running in the desert, bro? He was running in sand dunes first of all, and then his drill. He had the football pad drills thing where he was doing layups while people were hitting him with pads in the gym.
Mm-hmm. He looks like he's on some AI stuff.
Yes,
that's what I'm trying to listen.
Like the type of training he was doing was like, yo, this guy's about to
go off.
He looked quick in some of those open practice recaps. Like,
yeah, he said he was working on his athleticism too. He was like working, to get it even faster.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay.
He was like outrunning the team. Especially when they was doing those three-man weave drills.
Yeah.
He was.
But I'm gonna say Trey. I'm gonna say my 1A might be Moutier, yo.
Oh.
Might be Moutier.
Okay.
That's only because I don't think anybody really expects anything from him.
I agree. I
so that is the definition of a sleeper.
Right. I think mine is Alonzo, man. I feel like he's gonna do well this season.
If he gets the minutes, but he possibly could force his
way
in.
I feel like he will. I think Tim is gonna have some moments where he's not gonna be producing, and I think it's gonna open up the way for him. That's what I feel. I feel like he's gonna open up the way for Trey to come in and show what he could do. So that's my sleeper. Timmy's gonna allow for it, so
I have like 20 sleepers in my head, yo.
Yeah, I know. Like it's mad hard to choose.
Yeah, man. This year is harder than every year before this one.
Because I think there's a high potential ceiling with several of these players, man.
Yeah, like we're like an orphanage for wayward first round picks right now.
Exactly.
We got mad first round
like
picks.
The Annie of the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Annie of the NBA, exactly.
You know what? I'm gonna go out on a bit of a limb.
Okay.
I'm going to be taking a risk with this pick. My sleeper is going to be Frank, but not necessarily on the offensive end. I feel like he's going to be classified as one of the most elite defenders in the NBA after this season.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Kathy.
Kathy, what you gonna think, man?
No, I fully agree with Ryan. Fizdale made a good point that he is trying to let Frank find where he wants to be offensively and not really kind of push him in a certain direction. Because he already knows that he's going to be an elite defender. We already know that he is an elite defender, but he's trying to figure out what he will be offensively. Facts. And I think offensively is where he's going to surprise us. So I'd like to see. And we all want to see what he does offensively, but
I want to see him be successful, man. That's what I want.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, man. I'm here for your sleeper pick, though.
Yeah. No.
I also got to mention my sleeper too, but whatever. I got 20 sleepers. Can I pick everybody?
You got three
the whole
possible.
damn team is a
Team,
sleeper.
Yeah. But you still don't think we go with...
Like I said, I think it's going to be a lot of close battles, yo.
I think we're going to lose a lot of close ones.
I think we're going to lose a lot of close ones.
And usually that's just a sign of youth, though. That's usually what happens at the close games.
Yeah.
Because Philly had that for a while.
But I think we're gonna see some cool stuff from Trey. I think we're gonna see some cool stuff from Knox. I think we're gonna see some cool stuff from Mario. And then every now and again, Mitch is gonna block somebody and embarrass someone and dunk it in somebody's face.
Money making Mitch.
Word.
All right, so I guess being as realistic as we can, what goals? I'm gonna make this some more. What goals do you think the Knicks should have for this season? What expectations should we have?
I got player goals.
Okay.
First player,
Tim
Hardaway
Okay.
Jr.
I think that's a consensus.
Timmy.
He needs to be a better leader.
Well, he did work on his leadership.
Man.
But,
Check.
But Timmy, we're going to need you to get buckets. And when I say get buckets, you better average at least 20 points a game this season. I want to see him make that next step.
15, 16,
exactly,
bro. Like
20.
If he averages 20, I don't want him to average 20 shooting 30%. I need to throw
absolutely
that in.
No. It needs to be 20 and a good 45%. Yeah.
Yeah.
45.
45%.
Got it, 45%.
That's what I want from Timmy.
Yes.
Shot selection. I'm sorry, I took over your stuff.
It's cool, man. It's cool.
I think
man.
this is a consensus expectation.
Another player goal, Frank. I know you're an elite defender, but I want to see you do a bit more on offense. I feel like at his size, he can be a rebounding guard where he can actually rebound the ball and then start the fast break himself. And like I want to see him do more of that this upcoming season. You know, try to be a bit more aggressive and start the offense.
I'm with you on that. Shoot 15 shots a game.
Yeah.
Or even a nice little, not a pull up, but a step in.
I want you to bang it on somebody with 2 hands.
Some
I'm asking for a lot. I ain't asking for a lot.
I want some better shots from the free throw
You
line.
6'5". Bang it on somebody.
I want some better.
Wait, you mean 6'7"?
Oh, 6'6" and a half.
Yeah, 6'6" and a half. That works too.
With that wingspan, I mean, he should be able to do. I don't know.
Bang it on a point guard.
I don't know if he got the aggressiveness to do that yet.
Yeah.
Bang it on a point guard.
You know.
There's some point guards you should bang it on easily.
You know what I mean? Pause.
Bang it on. Is that what we doing?
That sounds crazy. I don't even know what that looks like.
You trying to catch me, son?
Ready.
Oh man.
Oh man. Okay. I mean,
That's it.
and then as a whole, what do you think?
Oh, as a whole,
Yeah.
just compete every night. Play hard. I don't care much about wins and losses this season. I just want to see competitive, hard-nosed basketball. That's all I really want to see this season. If they end up with 30-something wins,
How many do you think they're gonna end up with? Honestly.
I see a marginal increase from last season, so I'm thinking maybe 32, 33. That's my prediction.
Okay.
I'm going to say 35.
You say 35?
If you feel good, really feel good, 37.
I was gonna say
That might be an 8 seed right there. 37 wins. It might be.
36 for him.
36.
I'm gonna give him my.
I'm gonna build on that. I'm gonna say Moutier.
Okay.
I want you to play defense. You're 6'5",
Yeah.
and you're guarding point guards. You should be able to bully these guys or be able to figure out your angles or something. People shouldn't be blowing right by you. You're 6'5". Stop somebody.
Right.
Don't fall on your layups.
Make your layups.
Make them layups. I just need you not to be like a negative on defense. I just need you to be just at least a net zero. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
just
net zero.
not even positive, just a net zero. Even it out.
Wasn't that like an online service before? Net zero, yeah.
Yeah.
Bring that back.
Oh man.
But yeah, and Mitch, I want you to not foul as much. Work on not fouling. Work on all the fundamentals, like keeping your legs wide when you're playing defense, knowing your positions, knowing the correct position you're supposed to be, and don't go for every head fake.
How tall is he?
7 feet tall.
Yeah, then there's no reason for him to go for every head fake.
Don't go for every head.
Yeah.
Learn from KP. KP sometimes you just block your shot with your presence. Just be looking at the ball.
Right, exactly.
And the ball just gets scared. It's like, oh. I need Mitch to do that.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah. And Cantor, if you can play a little bit of defense. I know you started to last
I think
season.
he does. Listen.
I know you started to last season. That's my guy too. Everybody knows this.
Yes. I don't think it's for lack of effort. I think it is lack of and not even ability, but I think physical attributes. He's got slow feet, you know. But his effort is there. Yeah. But you know, if you're not fast, you're not fast.
I mean, he may have slow feet, but dude look like he got like 5% body fat though. Like,
No, he looks a lot leaner now, man. You know, a lot leaner.
And Knox too. I want to see something from Knox. You're a tall dude and lanky. I expect you to get buckets, right? I'm not sure how good your shooting percentage will be this season. I'm gonna give you a little leeway for that because you're a rookie. But I want to see you get like a steal and a block.
Steal and block and the hustle plays.
Yeah, I want you to see a steal and a block. You're tall and long. No reason why you wouldn't be able to get a steal and a block at your size, guarding small forwards.
Also get that rookie of the year.
Yes.
Get it.
Yeah.
Do that. Yeah. See, now that for me would be a bright spot. You know, definitely. Timmy has to let the game come to him. That's what I think. That's what I would like to see. That's what I feel like. That's what you need to work on.
Yeah.
You know.
Set your feet before you shoot. You be shooting all
Listen,
sideways and rushing your shot. Okay, we going back into the Timmy stuff.
But that's but that's really what it is. Like these are some of the things that he needs to work on. Like these things feel and sound very how do you say, elementary to me? I don't know. Like when you first start playing, these are the things you focus on. So are these bad habits he's developed? Anyway, he needs to break those. That's one of the things he needs to do. Definitely Mitch on the boards. I think we covered most of the people I really wanted, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the Knicks are gonna, between 32 and 35 games, I'm gonna say. That's what I do. I think it's gonna be a small improvement.
Not 36.
You know, 32 to 35 games, I'm gonna say.
Yes. And also, I want to add one more thing before we move on.
Mm-hmm.
Lance Thomas. I heard you've been working on your handle.
Need to
Break
see
out the sham god in one of these days when I break out the sham god, all right?
Sham God Draymond Green. That's what I want to see.
The day that happens, that's the only oop pick we need for that. We only have one oop pick today.
Yo,
We only have one oop pick today.
Yo, Lance got a new haircut, bro. He might be able to do it.
Oh boy.
He got like a little flat top situation coming. You know,
You
know your handles. Yeah, you know the
Bringing it back.
You know the handles improve. You get the flat top.
Who did?
You know how that go.
Wow. All right.
Right,
well,
Edson had the flat top. Then your handles improve when that happened.
Exactly. Exactly.
Different man.
All right. I mean, Jay, you probably might be the only one who could do this.
What?
The oop picks.
Oh yeah, because no one saw any games. The preseason started. Okay.
I definitely got some bros though.
Okay.
Well, bro man on the fifth floor always got the bro. Bro in the tuck. Anyway, first oop pick. You know, first oop pick is not gonna be a Knick. It's gonna go to somebody I wanted the Knicks to draft, even though I'm happy that we got Knox. But Miles Bridges, the putback dunk was crazy, man. Jeez. You see the putback dunk Miles Bridges did?
I saw it on highlights.
Versus the Celtics. Yeah. Somebody shot the ball. He caught the rebound off the bounce. Cocked that back. Banged it.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. That's my ooh.
Okay. All right.
Second ooh, I'm going to give to... It's a shared ooh. It's like a shared ooh award.
Okay.
Enes Kanter was in rare form. Fast break was happening in an open practice.
Okay.
Enes Kanter has the ball. He's kind of close to the basket on one side. Defender's caught in the middle. I don't know which way to go. On the other side, it's ISO Zoe Lonzo. He looks at Enes, gives him the eye, points to people YouTube sees the heads up I just did.
Right.
People listening on SoundCloud.
He gave a heads up. We're going to give the narration.
Yeah. So Lonzo gave Enes a little heads up, points to the sky. Enes is like, all right, got you. Throws the ball up. Lonzo goes up and goes, get it. Dunks it.
Boom shakalaka!
For a fast break alley from Enes Kanter
Crazy.
to the guard. Don't see that much.
Yeah,
Right.
You definitely
That's usually the reverse that happens. Wow.
Yeah. And then, and then, Knox, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, this might be the Ubra.
Okay.
The Ubra. Yeah. Yeah, Luke Cornett was guarding him.
Uh-oh.
And he hit him with like the crossover. And he didn't fall though. He got wobbly.
Uh-oh.
He got a little wobbly in the
Rubber
knees. He got wobbly in the knees.
do the stanky leg.
Kind of crossed him, left him in the dust, and then hit him with like some nice little finger roll off the glass.
Nice.
Yeah, Knox was killing it, man.
Yeah, I'm expecting to see a lot of that.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. You got any other ones?
I got some bros.
So we'll let you start with the bros, and we'll let Bruh Man finish it off.
Yeah. What's up, Luke? You're back. Luke hit like a shot in the game, which is cool.
Okay.
But then he had a layup. I think he got a guard on him, and he had a layup. And he was right there, point blank.
Nervous.
And he just blew the layup. I don't understand. He did the Patrick Ewing finger roll thing.
Oh,
man,
no. Say it ain't.
Bruh.
Say it ain't so. Bad memories.
You were bad memories for real.
Yeah, and I was like, how did you miss that? It was worse than that one, though, because it was not a countdown happening. It was, yeah.
There was a lot on the line with that Patrick Ewing.
Yeah. I'm sorry, that was a bad analogy. It was a bad analogy.
Pressure, it was a lot of...
This was open practice.
And he tried to dunk it.
Yeah.
He just couldn't make it.
Yeah. This is open practice. This wasn't like, the finals and playoffs.
Yeah. Still. You got a guard on you, bro.
Yeah. Finish that, bro. Point blank. Come on. Just tiptoe. That's it. Second bro pick.
Okay.
Yo, I don't know what happened.
That's always bad when it starts like that.
Yeah. Yo, I don't know what happened. All I know is I was trying to record live, and I happened to look down and look up, and Luke was on the floor.
Oh, no.
I don't know how he got there. I think he was guarding Von Lay, and then Von laid him out.
Oh, no.
Bruh.
Oh, man.
And it was like, that kind of happened back to back. It was like he laid him out, and then he missed a layup, and then the coach was like, come here, son.
We got to get him in the
Yeah.
jam.
Coach was like, come here, son, sit next to me.
Let me talk to you.
Yeah. I was thinking about what happened just now. Yeah, those are my bro picks.
All right, bro, man. What you got?
My bruh goes to Tristan Thompson.
Okay. What's he done now? What has he done now?
I don't know if y'all been following the news.
I definitely haven't.
But this guy was talking crazy.
Oh, no.
Did he lie, though? He didn't lie.
He didn't lie, but he needs to learn that the circumstances have changed.
Oh, yeah.
What happened?
So basically, one of the reporters asked him a question about, I think, if Cavaliers is a team to beat and this and that. And he was basically saying that, yeah, the Cavaliers are the team to beat because they won 4 straight Eastern Conference Finals. And then he was saying like how the other teams ain't got no room to talk because the Celtics lost at home in Game 7. Then he said the Sixers almost got swept. And then he said Toronto, you know how that story go.
Yo.
So he was being wild disrespectful. Bruh. So,
he's talking like he about to average 20-10.
So naturally, players on other teams caught wind of what he said.
I like that caught wind.
And and Marcus Morris from the Celtics responded was like, ain't beep going through Cleveland this season.
All the smoke.
What does beep mean?
It's a family-friendly show.
Okay, sorry.
So, I can't really say it out like that.
Sorry.
Oh, man.
And then Ben Simmons took a nicer approach. And he used the emoji, the laughing emoji with the rolling.
Oh,
and he was like, "Ha, yeah, okay, buddy. See you later this season." Something along those lines.
Yeah, he was like planning your vacation early.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Marcus Morris said that.
He gets an ooh for that.
He's like,
He gets an ooh for that.
He said, book that vacation now, son.
Yeah.
He does know LeBron left, right?
I'm like, is he confused?
I'm just checking.
Is he confused? Who have you got, bro?
JR, you can shoot all your shots. Shoot all the shots.
I mean, I could have.
They need to just turn the shot clock off when they play the Cavs. If JR is who they're banking on.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I would have,
be a little more humble.
Yeah, like I would have been more understanding if he was like, we won the, Eastern Conference Championship
That's true,
last
though.
season.
And then, and then leave it there.
Exactly.
He's a role player though. That's the crazy part.
Right, you're not even a starter.
I never heard nobody.
Well,
You're not a go-to guy. What?
He's
You know what? Right? You know
Yeah,
what? You're right. This season,
This season is what?
he is gonna be a go-to guy.
go-to guy.
Go-to going. Where's he going?
I don't know, but I mean,
I did see a video on YouTube.
He
showing
might have
that-
37 wins.
Listen, I did see a video on YouTube, and it's showing that Tristan Thompson can now show what he really is made of.
yeah.
You
Oh, that's
know?
what the video said?
Yeah, you know, he's got game. Apparently, we haven't been able to see.
Yeah.
He's been
Because
hiding behind, like...
That's it. You know, LeBron has been the man. Now he gets to shine.
Yeah, you know.
So maybe he knows something we don't.
You know, average career high is like 6 points a game and 10 rebounds a
Hey,
game.
hey, hey.
That's going up to 6.5, bro.
Maybe 7. You never know.
If you push it.
Wow.
I'm saying. Get the right angles on the
Hey,
front.
listen. I mean,
I doubt him.
if your confidence has got to be higher than anybody. So I mean, you know, if he don't believe it, who will?
Yeah, LeBron just left y'all.
Yeah.
You know, so
What
he
is,
has
what is he gonna say? What was me?
right. You gotta say that.
No, you don't. You just gotta play. You just don't have to say anything.
You know, like
That's what I think. I think yo, let's be humble. Yeah, we're the Eastern Conference champions. Boom. That's it. That's a
Exactly.
fact.
Just surprise
That's
people.
on paper. That's a fact. And then leave it there. Don't be all this other colorful stuff.
Exactly.
I want him to talk all that smoke.
I want to.
I like to smoke, too.
I want to see it.
Smoke, bro. I like
I
smoke.
honestly, personally, because
Like
of that, I
smoke.
want to see the Cavs just get washed so bad.
But it's not gonna mean that much because LeBron ain't there.
It's gonna mean a lot for all the Cavs fans who was on the timeline, all that shit.
It's gonna mean.
And I
but
told you
all
he
the-
was gonna
all the
leave
Cavs
you.
fans are Laker fans now.
Not all of them.
It's not this. Most
A
of them.
whole lot of them.
A lot of them. They know
Because they're not Cavs fans, they're LeBron
they're
fans.
LeBron fans. It don't mean as much if Cavs get smoked.
Something.
And the West is already strong. So if the Lakers get smoked in the West, it's like,
It's not gonna mean much, but I'm gonna be laughing at Tristan when that happens. I just want to see it for that.
Most
What you got to say now, bro?
man.
Exactly, yo.
Oh man.
Book your Kardashian vacation.
Oh, man.
Exactly.
Who else you got?
That's the only bro I have.
That's the only bro you need,
I got
really.
Yeah, exactly.
I got one.
Okay.
Oh.
Kanye West.
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah.
Scoopity poop.
Not that. I didn't care for the album. Where's the album, Kanye? Bruh. What were you wearing last night, Kanye? Bruh.
What was he wearing last night?
Oh, yeah. How would you...
Hold on.
It looked like-
Look it up.
Have you ever seen Yo Gabba Gabba?
Hold on.
Yeah. That's the perfect description.
That was
If you
Where was this at? This is at the Global
This is
Citizen?
Yeah, it's like you know how Yo Gabba Gabba be throwing in
SNL.
hip hop sometimes, but it's for the kids.
Yes.
Yeah, what is
And,
like?
and he was wearing a special article of clothing.
Oh, the
Yeah.
Wait a second. Hold on. I gotta take a look at this, cause what?
I canceled Kanye a long time ago.
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
Even after his fake.
But here's the
Apology tour.
problem. He been canceled, but he won't go away. Like,
So I mean, yes, he's canceled, but he's still. I don't know. He's so this guy that the guys that go out with, we see him often on the train performing. This guy, he was homeless, and he happens to run into Kanye, and Kanye is about to throw him some beats now.
Oh.
I'll take the Kanye beats.
I think yeah.
Yeah.
I will take the Kanye beats.
Which year?
Like, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what he did to Nas wasn't fair.
Yeah.
So
He let Nas down like J.
He
Cole
let
said.
Nas down. He let Tiana down too.
In my,
I like Tiana's album.
Nah, I
though.
like Tiana's album because it's Tiana, but I mean, I feel like Tiana could have did something stronger without Kanye.
I
You know what
think-
it is?
'cause
I feel
what
like the
Kanye-
promotion was bad with her.
The promotion was horrible with Tiana.
but the album
was
itself
dope.
was good.
Oh no,
Nas's album?
because even if she didn't have that much promotion, she was highly anticipated prior to this. Like
Nah.
everyone was highly anticipating a
Yeah.
Tiana Taylor album.
Nas's album.
I didn't even know
I
they
think,
came out when it came out. That's the other.
I mean, he dropped the ball on everybody's release.
Yeah,
but,
I think Nas let himself down
Except
too
for
on that
Pusha's.
project.
yeah,
Because that Nas project was
quiet season.
it was he let himself down on that too.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't
Artist
he
came
was
right after
he
you
was
and
not
trumped you.
he was not spitting bars
Yeah.
on that album.
So you
Nas
did,
knew
though.
it too because he said he's coming out with an album next week. Not next week per se, but he was just like as soon as possible.
He should not. He should not.
I'm waiting for that Nas album done from Khaled.
Did the vocals come in yet? You know whose album is fire though?
Who?
That Carter 5.
Yo, I haven't listened through the whole thing yet. Only heard the first 75
I don't
tracks.
know. I've been hearing mixed reviews about it though.
Really?
Like I've heard some people say it's straight trash, and I've heard people say it's good.
What the hell is this, man?
I didn't hear trash yet, but I listened to it a few times on Friday. That was on repeat.
I heard Don't Cry.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
I mean, it's Wayne.
Yeah.
Is this a bottle?
Yeah.
A Perrier bottle?
Yeah. Yes.
What was he performing?
I don't know. I haven't heard that song from him and Lil Pump. So
What the hell? Oh,
Yeah, Kanye's washed, bro.
yeah.
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 that
It's
I'm a
that
sick.
song.
Oh man. That song is weird.
I didn't.
The video is weird. I can't watch it.
He had a good run, man. He had like a 10-year run, man.
Yeah.
Kanye needs therapy.
Yo, yeah, man, he's on the sick and shut-in list. Yo, go check on him, man.
Yo, man. Yo, Kathy came with
It's
the
like
Bible jokes.
when the deacon
Sunday,
comes
right?
when the deacon comes to the altar, sick and shut in, you need to go visit them in a
Send the prayers up.
hospital.
Send the prayers up.
Kathy came from Tim Hardaway to the Bible jokes.
Yo.
2 or 3 are gathered here today.
Send
yo.
your prayers up for Kanye, who's on the sick and shut in list. We need to make that has to be a new section. Who's on the sick and shut in?
Oh, Lord.
When you do
Timmy on
something
that
crazy,
list.
that's what I'm saying.
Timmy about to be on
Doing
that
some
list.
crazy
son.
stuff, he's on the sick and shut in.
That's right after the bra pics.
Yo,
Sick and shut
Sick
in.
and shut in.
Yo, Kathy's gonna have you on the list every week, bro.
Yeah. Timmy, please get off the sick and shut in list. Oh man. All right, well, we made it to the end of another episode. First one of the season.
Season 3.
School's
Exactly.
back. School's back in session.
So, shout out time. Social media. You can find me on all forms of social media at Edson Sean, EDSONSEAN. Also, make sure you follow my band, The Experience, THEEXPERI 3NCE. Jay, where can they find you?
You can find me at JLS Draws Things. That's JELLIS Draws Things. That's it. No $ ass. Nothing fancy.
Wonderful. Kathy, where can they find you?
I am Kathy Steele on the gram, on the Twitters at KTHY_STEELE.
She wants all the smoke, too.
I want all the
Yes.
smoke this season.
She started out
Exactly. So
hitting the ground running.
I want all the smoke.
I am the one who brings everybody together.
Call me Mr. Chimney.
So everybody out there in the IG world, you just heard her IG. So all Timmy fans, add her.
Yeah, man. At me. At me. At me. Don't DM slide. Just at me.
Yes.
DM slide.
Y'all can find me on IG at Sergi is Chillin'.
Sergi is chilling.
That's SIRG is CHILLIN. And right now, I'm currently the Knicks beat writer for Total Sports Junkies, so you will definitely be seeing more. So you'll definitely be seeing like a whole bunch of Knicks articles from me this season, so be on the lookout for that. They'll be posted on the Total Sports Junkies website, and they'll be posted on the Nick of Time show website as well.
Yeah.
Working.
Yeah.
And if you're looking to
Man,
hire
working.
a blog writer, hit this man up.
Yes,
Working.
because you know I need money.
You got
Ryan
to
is-
sell some sneakers. You got to flip some shoes.
Ryan is this close to
Wait,
selling
which
drugs.
Are you flipping shoes now?
Oh, maybe. I still have some I haven't worn yet, so maybe.
Oh man, oh no, hire this man.
Employment soon comes.
Got to keep his
Yes.
feet game up.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway,
Ryan with the good feeds.
you know what I'm saying?
Oh man. I guess he's not able to come out until post game live. Check the YouTube for the post game. We doing live post game recaps. Audience members can call in and talk to me and my guy CP post game live. So go to youtube.com/The Nick of Time Show. Don't forget
Word.
Tomorrow?
Well, tomorrow, but it's not gonna come out till Tuesday. But it'll be after every game.
Okay.
All right.
Word. And that's it.
Peace.
Peace and love out to where you from. But all over the world they ever come. Say again, bright lights, big city. Bright lights, big city. Gonna do what I'm supposed to do. York City crew. Say again, bright lights, big city. Bright lights, big city. New York, big city of dreams.
I'm coming straight out.
New York, big city of dreams.
NYC.